We're at MIT Sanamshai, but it's still 4 kilometers away to ISETS-ESCAP. I can't go to a meeting like this. I would have to call a car. It'll be so good if we have a secondary transportations around here. That experience brings us to our two pain points. The first being mobility. Around 6 million people struggle with daily commuting in Bangkok due to the lack of secondary transport routes. Most areas lack feeder systems to connect communities with main transit lines such as BTS and MRT. The issue extends to other cities and provinces where public transport is limited or non-existent. The government is clearly prioritizing major infrastructure projects over developing local last-mile networks, leaving a weakness in public transportation policies as cars and motorbikes become necessaries and unavoidable for people. Our second pain point is clearly pollutions. Public transport makes 1.5 million ton carbon dioxide equivalent from 81 emissions from total transportations. 60% of Bangkok populations contributes to such emissions. Here on the slide, we have a carbon dioxide breakdowns of these vehicles being taxis, motorcycles, and public bus. So now our solutions, let's talk about clean mobility missions. It is a public transportation policy service that uses electric songtail to navigate local feeder routes aiming to address two key issues. The first, limited access to public transport in local areas. The second, greenhouse gas emissions from fossil fuel combustions by transitioning to biomass energy.
We will now present the policy in pollution order as seen on the slide. This policy could approach said issues from upstream, that is obtaining clean energy, to downstream to improve public transportation for the people. What if we can have bioelectricity from food waste? Let's familiarize ourselves with biomass energy. Biomass energy is energy generated from living organisms or organic waste materials from nature and human activities, such as food waste. Through anaerobic digestion, microorganisms decompose organic waste without oxygen, producing biogas, a renewable energy source. With this, we directly use available resources as Bangkok produces more than 4,000 tons of food waste a day. 1 ton of food waste could generate biogas of 100 cubic meters, and biogas 100 cubic meters is able to generate electricity of 2 kilowatts per hour. In accordance with this fact, we could make bioelectricity for approximately 1,000 kilometers per ton of food waste. Now, we would like to stress the importance of bioelectricity as an energy source with the fact that electricity gadgets and EV cars still use fossil fuels. In truth, 70% of electricity is produced from fossil fuels, thus the need to explore an alternative.
Why Songhail? Songhail is Thailand's traditional form of feeder public transportations, widely distributed across many areas to provide accessible services to local communities. These vehicles are typically modified pickup trucks with 2 rows of passenger seats installed in the back. Passenger can board from anywhere along the route by simply press a buzzer to get off at their desired location without having to wait for a designated stop like other public transportation systems, making it very adjustable to fit local context. Apart from these redesignings, and apart from it being electricity vehicles, it could also be added with user-centric designs such as universal designs and other innovative systems as needed. Now, not only the policy aligned to clean energy transition, but it also has the potential to tackle Thailand's lack of inclusive development in public transportations. We also explore our pilot projects with Cersei routes. It would make a round trip from MRT Sanamchai to UNSCAP. With other stops at other prominent organizations, it can also make a stop in between when passengers use a buzzer. A full battery is sufficient to make at least 2 round trips with total distance of approximately 20 kilometers per ton of food waste. Now, the impacts are clean mobility missions has the potential to be aligned with 6 SDG goals, the 2 main ones being affordable and clean energies and climate actions. And in turns, we could also employ the 9, 10, 11, and 8. Now, not only that, last but not least, these policy proposals calls for collaborations with both public sector and private sector, the public being Ministry of Energies and Bangkok Mass Transit authorities, and private sectors could be anyone, for example, MoveMe and Thai Smile Bus. So, when in need of a clean mobility with a full sustainable cycle, let's call for clean mobility missions by Team Cersei. Hey, Cersei!